minimum wage. Yeah!
Everybody in the fun house says they want out, but we're taking our time, 'cause we're in love with time. Whole generations thinking of themselves as infidels and pop stars, while the bomb loses patience, we line up and just lean against the bar. Stone cold sober, looking for bottles of love. Stone cold sober, looking for bottles of love. Caught in the headlights, wide-eyed and ready to receive. We are the dead life, locked in dark fights, lost in disbelief. And these dark days make the night seem brighter than they are. So while Fleet Street rolls and the moon glows in the fun house, the fun starts. Stone cold sober, looking for bottles of love. We're stone cold sober, looking for bottles of love, love, love. We are the dead life. We are the dead life. So come on, come on. Born in a half-life of threats and bribes in a hopeless polling parade. We get the dog's life, tidbits, trainers, what to wear, what not to see. When you foot loose and you just feel limbless, life gets in the way.
So we get loaded or totally legless, but stay the same.
Stone cold sober, looking for bottles of love. We're stone cold sober, looking for bottles of love, love. We're stone cold sober, looking for bottles of love. We're stone cold sober.
I can't see your face in my mind. I can't see your face in my mind. Carnival dogs until the line. And see your face in my mind. Cry. Baby, please don't cry. Now look at me with your eyes. I can't seem to find the right line. I can't seem to find the right line. Inside these thoughts, underneath the sky, and seem to find the right line. I can't see your face in my mind. Carnival dogs until the line. I see your face in my mind. Now you cry. Baby, please don't cry. I won't leave your picture until we say goodbye.
Mr. Horrible, Mr. Horrible, telephone call for Mr. Horrible. But before he can talk to the ugliness man, there's some horrible business left for him to attend to. Something unpleasant is spilled on his brain as he sponges it off. They say, is this horrible? Is this horrible? It's the ugliness man, Mr. Horrible. We're just trying to bug you. We thought that our dreadfulness might be a thing to annoy you with, but Mr. Horrible says I don't mind. The thing that bothers me is someone keeps moving my chair. Would you mind if we balance this glass of milk where your visiting friend accidentally was killed?
Would it be okay with you if we wrote a reminder of things we forget to do today? Otherwise, using
green magic
marker
marker fits
fits
alright on the back of your head.
head.
Mr. Horrible, Mr. Horrible, we're not done with you yet,
Mr. Horrible.
You'd have to try on this band so the ugliness man can decide if they're just as embarrassing as we think. We have to be sure about this, but Mr.
Mr. Horrible says I don't mind. The thing that bothers me is someone keeps moving my chair.
So
here. Look, telex from the Secretary of State.
Operation Bandit.
Get Bender. He's gone.
Aye.
Everything's changed. They're here. They're right here in the town.
Alone upon the hills and stone, through summer sun and winter snow, the eagle he was on above, and Rob was Lord below.
Lagu Step On dinyanyi oleh Happy Mondays. Terima kasih.
He's gonna step on you again. He's gonna step on you again. He's gonna step on you again. He's gonna step on you. Twisting my melon, man. You know he talks so hit, man. You twisting my melon, man.
No matter what you do, you
can't change the fact that I believe in the life eternal and promised to us by our Lord Jesus Christ.
I believe in the life eternal as promised to us by our Lord Jesus Christ.
That is good. Twisting my melon. Twisting my fucking melon, man. What's that you're saying there? Sorry, I'll just read it. Oh yeah, The Exploited. I knew some dude who who knew them quite well, but I never really listened to them actually. I think in Scottish you got the Threats. Is that a group or I've not heard of that. Or the Exploited. Came up, I was listening to now and again lately was Biffy Clyro. I think it was like their first album. They're a good Scottish band, Biffy Clyro. I was trying to think of some other one, like really old sort of Scottish band, but the Skids, that was it. Don't know why I said that, but I wasn't sure what you meant with the threats. Is that what the normal part of life here? You just get threatened and stuff. Folk, we all carry knives and everything. That I'm only kidding. So I've got this clip here that's like a recent Morrissey concert. It's usually alright when someone else has filmed it, you know, on their camera and stuff, like on YouTube. Threats, we're their Scottish band. I've not heard of them. Heard of The Exploited. I think they're still on the go, maybe. Still touring. There was a good documentary on telly the other night. It was Sky Arts, I think, the channel. Like over here, it's like Ken Freeview, like digital. Anyway, it was a bit two-tone, and it wasn't mostly. It mentioned Madness, but it didn't say. It didn't show you like clips of them. It was more based on the specials and the selector. And just about the early days of the two-tone thing in London. The Threats were a Scot band I saw years ago. I only knew they were Scottish because I called them English and they flipped out. I know, he's playing Caesar's Palace. Okay, and it would be cool. I thought it was going to be like a lot of his best songs, but apparently he's showcasing some new songs as well. He's got an album completed, and it's like to be sold to like the highest bidder kind of thing. Someone, record companies have to bid for the completed album. I think it's got like 11 tracks or something. But it says that it's showcasing some of these songs at Vegas. Yeah, that'd be cool, like. So this song might bring up the Crappy Right, but I like the other dude who did the song Lip Up Fatty. Yeah, do you know what? That's like totally, that always comes up with Crappy Right when I play like Bad Manners. Yeah, I've got like odd Bad Manners songs like on CD. That sounds old fashioned now, eh? See, I've got it on CD. Lip Up Fatty. Yeah. So, yeah, I need to bring the right window up. I haven't really watched it, but there was a wee fan came up on stage to sing with him. So. What are you saying? Bad Manners, that's it. What about Jamaican ska like Alan Ellis or Derek Morgan? I've not listened to much of them at all, to be honest, like original ska. I like Jimmy Cliff. That's about it. Jimmy Cliff. But no, I don't know much about the original stuff. Like, I just listen to the British stuff, really. Yeah. Specials were brilliant, though. Eh? Okay, so just play this one. I can't see your face in my Yeah, I'd give the guy a hug, like. See, Morrissey and Benny Hill are the two greatest to ever come out of that side of the Atlantic. I don't care if the fellas called me gay, I'd run on stage with flowers and hug that dude. That was quite sweet, eh? The wee laddie, the wee kid got to meet like his idol. He has, he's still got it, like. He says he sees, like, you know, when he's asked about like the Smiths and his own songs, he says it's just like one big body of work, okay? Some Johnny Marr stuff's alright, but you know, you can't beat like Morrissey singing it. So he got like, it looks like Burt Reynolds on his on the drum kit there. It says why pourquoi, it says. He looks like he's got different supporting musicians for his usual band that he was working with. I'm pretty sure, I don't think that's Boz Boorer that was at the back, like. Well, I think that guy's worked with him, that guy on the left, but yeah. Is that Boz there at the back? Maybe. No, that guy looks too young. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm too old to, like, you know, going to concerts, right? I can't be bothered. I'm not bothered about filming it, or I'm not even fussed about singing. I just want to go and hear the guy sing, you know. Like these days, I'd probably sing along with some of them, but you know, I don't want to hear someone singing in my ear next to me. I just want to hear the dude on stage. I was right at the front one time, and then I got kind of hustled to, you know, kind of like second row, but at a Morrissey one. It was over in Ireland. I was right at the front one time for a They Might Be Giants concert in Glasgow, like for the whole gig. Well, we had to leave early for a bus or a train and then a bus to get back to Edinburgh. But yeah, they were on their encore. It was like right at the front of the stage. And the TMBG one. Some gigs are shit the way. Sometimes you're like miles away, man, on the balcony somewhere. It's just all you see is a wee figure on stage. Could be anybody. Johnny Marr tries too hard to be Moz. Yeah, there was one or two on. He's had a few albums now. I think he's had 2 solo albums at least, like Johnny Marr. But there's a few alright tracks, like that he's done himself. Like, but I like to listen to the Johnny Marr one sometimes. One of his albums. I still go to punk shows every so often. Yeah. Billy Idol still got it too. Took my dad to see him, best show ever. Yeah, I was watching this thing last night, right, on the telly, and it was Quadrophenia Classic, right, and it's like Pete Townsend, you know, he's made it into like, he's made it so it's like classical musicians that are performing Quadrophenia. It's a total like classical concert, and they had this guy, Alfie Boe. He's like an opera singer or something, I think. Alfie Boe, and he was singing some of the Quadrophenia, right? And Billy Idol was singing some of the other bits. I kind of wondered why Roger Daltrey wasn't, but you know, that's how it was. It was like Billy Idol was singing a lot of the sort of, you know, almost pop type bits, and then that Alfie Boe was like, you know, giving it full pelt with like the opera voice kind of thing. And it was a whole classical treatment. And the guy that played Phil Daniels, he was there as well. I only caught it when it already started, but at first I thought, I'm not sure about this, you know, like classical music for Quadrophenia, but it was actually alright. It was no bad. Quadrophenia is badass. I wish I were alive for those days, yeah. I know. But the classical thing was okay, I suppose. But yeah, it was Billy Idol was doing the other bits. I think it tours as a musical, the Quadrophenia, probably, I'd imagine. So, I wanted to play that big country one, that's alright. In the winter time. Okay. I will be with you.
Green in your love on bright days. You grew sun blind. You thought me unkind to remind you. How winter kills, lost in daydreams. You drove too fast and got nowhere. You rode on half-air when you got too scared. How winter kills, tear at me searching for weak seams. Pain in your eyes makes me cruel, makes me spiteful. Tears are delightful. Welcome your nightfall. How winter kills, I'll tear at you searching for weak things.
Yeah, man, I had a Vespa for a while. I don't know. I don't think I had money for repairs at the time. Like I bought off a certain guy, and then I sold it back to him, and I couldn't really do anything with it. I don't know. I didn't have, like, my brother could have helped me, but he didn't really help out, like, to fix it. I think he wanted me to try and figure it out myself, but I didn't know anything about, fixing them. But so yeah, it's a shame I never really got to ride it on the road as such. I had a good wee shot at it, like, on dirt tracks and stuff, but I painted this picture on the wing, and it was from like on one of the rear mudguard thing, and it was for a Morrissey poster. It was for Interesting Drug, and it was this Oscar Wilde character. Well, it was meant to be Oscar Wilde, but it's a cartoony thing. It had like a big head and like a smaller body, and he was holding on to like a sunflower or something. I used like gold paint for it and everything. I don't know. I would imagine the dude probably painted over it. Yeah, it's too late. It's a regret. It's a regret that's gone. I can't repair it now. It's too late. But it was a classic. It was black as well, with a wee toolbox in the front. Yeah, I just didn't know about the mechanics to fix it. You know what I mean? I don't know. And there's, there's all the other stuff that goes with it. You have to get the MOT for it, and I don't know, set a wee test. But I don't think the test was a big deal. But I mean, get the repairs and then get the MOT, and I think there's like insurance as well. I don't know. I can't remember if I must have been working at the time, but hiya, Grace. How are you doing? The parts are probably pricey now. Yeah, I had to go to like specialist shops. Man, it was so cool, dude. It was like totally black. I used to daydream about sort of riding it into. I was working. I used to daydream about riding it into my work and just like having some sort of tape player in the toolbox, blasting out Morris's Your Arsenal album. Which was his latest album at the time. It was about 95 or something like that. Grace, do you own a Vespa? Yeah, do you know that, Joe? Do you know that whole thing, like, before Morrissey done like sellout tours over there after '95? He was at a Madness concert. I think the Farm was on the lineup because Suggs was managing the Farm, but there was kind of like, they had a section of their support that was kind of like National Front type thing anyway. So Morrissey done the gig and he was like flying the British flag and that. He'd done like National Front disco, I think, in front of a whole load of skinheads and stuff. And apparently some people chucked like 50 pences at him and that. And it was kind of like, and then the press just started attacking him to try to say he was racist and stuff or something, right? So then it was a case of like, if the UK doesn't want Morrissey, then the US does. Because then he went over, he was like selling out like Hollywood Bowl quicker than the Beatles sold out the Hollywood Bowl, There's a good clip somewhere, when he does Cosmic Dancer with Bowie as well. Bowie comes out of the shadows and joins him singing Cosmic Dancer. But yeah, he was like, after that, he was like, and then he kind of moved, I think he sort of moved to America for a wee while and that. I'm going to look at Toyotas next week though. No, I own a Ford. Ride a Vespa and bash the first long-haired rocker. Fucking hippies, eh? Yeah. Just shout fucking hippie. Heavy metal fuckers. See them all the time. I mean, I never wasn't involved right then, but the sort of what they called casuals and that would fight like the heavy metal. They called them the sweaties. The heavy metal folk got called the sweaties, and the casuals would fight the sweaties sometimes, I think. But there was this thing where like local towns would like fight they hated like other local towns. You know, if they knew you were for that town. People got barred just for being for a different town. Crazy. So, have you got a song you would like, Grace? How Winter Kills. So I think I'll get rid of the Delamitri because can't play too much yet. I had this one here. It was like a comedy record, but I don't know. It's like 6:45. Oh, it's the 12-inch one. Yeah, casuals are cool. We don't have that good stuff. I knew people who claimed to be like casuals who did fighting and stuff. They all wear like the designer clothes and stuff. So everybody. Let's try and bring up a couple of these windows, but oh, there we go. Leave me the fuck alone. Everybody. Movie about Football Factory. There's a few, isn't there, like that? Saw a movie called Football Factory. It's hard to find here. All about cool casuals. Yeah. Have you ever watched Romper Stomper? That's mental, that film. Casuals are cool. We don't have that good stuff. I'm going to look at tell you what it was. Everybody do. I was at a quiz thing the night, and one of the questions was about this comedy program Burniston. The first question, I got it right. It was like, what clip went viral? What was it for? And it was like Burniston. It wasn't this clip here, but
Everybody's on a total downer. All the guys are ugly and the lasses are so plain. It's a fucking shame. It's a shithole city.
yeah, Russell Crowe. There was some crime ones I watched. I've forgotten the name of it, but it started off like the series. It was like sort of casuals, and then it was like kind of crime in Spain and stuff. That Danny Dyer actor's been in a couple actually. Is that the one that Football Factory might be the one he's in? I think there's one with Elijah Wood. Is it Greenson or other? Where it's football guy. But that one with Danny Dyer is quite good, eh? I think he gets like battered a couple of times in it, eh? It's a fucking shame. Yeah. It's a shithole city.
Stay in my home. Leave me the fuck alone.
hibernate. Leave me the fuck alone. I just want to stay at home. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay in my home. Leave me the fuck alone. I disconnected my fucking phone. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay in my home.
I got everything I please. A pocket rocket and some batteries. Got no place to hate. If I wanna stay home and masturbate.
Leave me the fuck alone. I just want to stay at home. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay in my home. Leave me the fuck alone. I got some cold foam and homegrown. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay in my home.
I got everything a fan man could want to chew. A case of Pabst Blue Ribbon and some barbecue. You've got no place to hate. If I wanna stay home and gain some weight.
Leave me the fuck alone. I just want to stay at home. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay in my home. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm in an antisocial zone. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay in my home. Leave me the fuck alone. I just want to stay at home. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay in my home. Leave me the fuck alone. And don't be using that bitchy tone. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay in my home. I want to stay in my home. I want to stay in my home. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, God, blimey.
Saucy.
Matron, take them away.
See, that's his sleazy one, look. Dirty fucking laugh there. Peeking through the hang, look. That's his dirty laugh.
Matron, take them away.
Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Ooh, ah, ah.
Saucy.
Peeking through the fucking changing rooms. Pervert.
Matron, take them away.
Matron, I didn't know we had a pervert in the house.
Down at number 30, Captain Betamax, I'm getting buried in the morning. You at 29, Toss and Pot, Kiss My Nostrils. Mandy Cat drops to 28 with Up the Stairs to Bedfordshire. You can hear him on the Friday Rock Show tomorrow. It's Grunt with Sitting on Your Face at 27. The Bellends stay at 26 with Hold On to Nana. Down at 27, DHS Essence, I'm in Love with Norman Tebbit. The Goggles are new at 24 with I Wish I Was Dead. Creosote down at 23 with Astral Sewer. Up to 22, Sex Attack and Take Off Your Clothes. And Dickie Doodah drops to 21 with Tickle a Willy.
Dickie Doodah.
Number 20 this week, Lavolva Puss, Suede Vibrator. Down at 19, Neon Tights with Standing in the Lavvy. The Mandroids drop to 18 with The Ballad of Farmer Giles. And down at 17, Playtex Revolver, Head Stuck in My Mug. Up to 16, Nelson Muscles, Cross My Legs and Count to 10. Disco Gestapo dropped to 15 with Four-Way Family Favorites. Down at 14, Lipstick with Nipple Rap. Up to 13, Alan Vienna and Nobody Loves Me. Naked Forest climbed to 12 with A Pist in the Mouth. And Cyberimmer climbed to 11 with Cheeky Monkey. Number 10, it's down for Dirk and Desdemona with NRA Rules OK. Dropping to 9, Pixie Holocaust and Slapper's Delight. In at number 8, Black Magic with Kneecapping. And down at 7, it's Erection with Frying Tonight. Number 6, it's Candy Warhol with Suckerman Sea. Non-mover at number 5, Clive Chestnut with A Nice Cup of Tea. Up to 4, Hank Mullet with Manslaughter Lullaby. And up to 3, Belson Jitterbug with Dancing on a Cripple. Up to 2, Faux Pas, Sex with a Minor. And number 1 for the third week, it's Cobbles, Don't Talk to Me About Baths.
Kicked you out. Dancing on a cripple. Don't talk to me about baths. Right. Yeah, I'll get that song just now. Let's see. I think it was on this wee playlist. Everybody's on a total downer. Look up Boston Ska Pressed. I was in that band for 2 days. Kicked me out because I can barely play the horn. Nice, Cobbles is the man. Everybody's on a total downer. Did you want? I was telling you about that Animal Quackers thing. I told you to look it up on that. Oh, wasn't it? It was the Wombles. Yeah, I told you to look up the Wombles. Check out these Animal Quackers.
Do you believe in rock and roll? Into the starship and off we go. Here we come to Parkland, here we come to Parkland.
I'm Rory. I'm Boots. I'm Bongo. I'm Twang.
Picture yourself
I wish it was like that.
out on a river, tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. The girl with the kaleidoscope eyes. 7 flowers of yellow and green,
Gary Glitter.
towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes and she's gone.
But see with the likes of the I don't know about these guys, but with the Wombles, it was actual proper musicians like this guy Mike Batt. It's hard to describe what a Womble is, but you know, him and some of the other musicians who were in the Wombles who made records, they actually worked with like you know, like top musicians, people like Paul McCartney and stuff like that. Or, you know, they worked as like session musicians for more well-known ones. So there was structure to some of the songs and that, but these guys just mostly do cover versions anyway. But see, when I watched it as a kid, I didn't see anything wrong with it. Like, people look at it now and they're like, "Oh, that's scary, man. That the lion." Rory. 1970s furries. I didn't see anything wrong with it when I was a kid. It's just, you know, I'm not seeing to say there is anything wrong with it. He looks like he's dislocated his jaw though, unfortunately. We're all on acid.
Waiting to take you away. Driving the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone.
I didn't see his lips move.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the
See what the copyright one's saying. That's fine. I'd watch this on acid. There's a whole bunch of them on YouTube. There's like episodes of them. To check it in case it was some bad trip I'd had, you know. Check it was real. He's a good piano player. Drummer's pretty hot, pretty good one. Mushrooms, Bowie. There we go. He was called Rory, right? He used to read like a story to people watching, and they would all chant, "Rory, Rory, tell us a story." And like I knew this dude at school, man, and his name was Rory, and like all through primary school, people would like chant that to him because his name was Rory. He suffered that all through primary school. Rory, Rory, tell us a story, and he would chase after anyone that shouted at him. Let's see that.
Okay, thanks, bye. That was the police. It's about Mum. She's had her head kicked in. Our Mum, she's had her head kicked in. Our Mum.
Right. Let's see if I can get a song from my Windows Media Player. Right? Oh.
Adolf Hitler is still alive. I slept with her last night. Come out from behind that false mustache, Adolf. I know you're in there.
Wasn't sure if it was Marx or Hitler that was in this year. I hadn't been to Brighton for a while, so it wasn't so clear. So imagine my surprise when I opened my eyes to find it was the liberals who were hit the slogan here. I'm out tonight and can't decide between Soviet hip or British pride. I'm out tonight and can't decide between Soviet hip or British pride. So help me out. So help me out. So Blackpool help me out. So Scarborough pull me through. So help me out. They wore enamel badges on, a dynasty on their sleeves, and nuclear power, no thanks, not shown, yes please, and the faces were too bold, and the teeth that were gold, and they wore their pinstripe suits with a rip at the knee. I'm out tonight and can't decide between Soviet hip or British pride. I'm out tonight and can't decide between Soviet hip or British pride. So Blackpool help me out, so Scarborough help me out, so help me
Like, help him out, he's getting put in a wicker man. Put this. Help him out.
Time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh. Jesus Christ. That audio still see the weird I can't hear that audio on my on my PC there. I just hear it. I use my phone to listen to it.
What you do?
It is time to face your appointment with the Wicker Man. But I mean, I can go to like the live streaming thing and probably unmute it there. But that would interfere with like the stream kind of thing. Fentanyl. Yeah, I was wondering about that today. Like, I kind of looked it up because there's so many like YouTube sort of vids that appear and they go on about it, and I thought, I'll see what that is. So it's really powerful, eh? So I think I muted that Wicker Man one. Let's see what the Quadrophenia one's doing. See, I can't honestly. It's weird, I can't hear that on my screen now. Got to go to sleep, cool. No bother. That's 5 a.m. here. Beach is a place where a man can heal. Let's see, got to go to sleep. Brian, always a pleasure. Grace, have a lovely night. No bother, catch you another time, man. Dirty fentanyl. I'm gonna go to the lake and watch fat chicks in swimsuits and laugh my ass off. All we have is dirty fentanyl now and low quality cocaine. Used to smoke a lot of angel dust, but that's no good. I hate coke unless it's top tier. I only like it if I'm planning on drinking all night. Hallucinogenic tea all round. For everyone in the stream. Hallucinogenic tea. And pancakes. Yeah, I was just going to go live a wee while anyway. I need to go to bed at some point. Let's see. Through a big country, dreams stay with you. Yeah, it's a nice picture. I wasn't sure if it was you at first because I hadn't seen it before, and I was like, oh, it's Grace. Right, let me go to the chat page. Okay. Yeah, I thought Silentium would have been around, but maybe too late in the morning. I thought you would have gone to sleep as well. Thank you, lol. So, let me see. Okay. Right. So.
Welcome to this guided boat tour of Loch Ness. My name's Craig and I'll be your guide as we sweep over the majestic waters of this iconic piece of scenery. Loch Ness is very much the answer to the question, how do you get millions of tourists up to the Highlands to do this face? There are several settlements around the loch, including the remains of Castle Urquhart, home of the Urquhart clan, and Drumnadrochit. I know you won't be able to say it right, so don't try. Of course, the reason you've all come here and paid £40 today is that there are rumours of a monster in the loch, and there have been many sightings over the years, although these are more likely to be a log, a wave, a swan, a bit of seaweed, some mud,
I finished
a
that
stone,
movie.
a boat wake, or a wee boy that's fallen in. There are some that theorise that a plesiosaur,
can only
which is a
see a
type
wee
of
picture, I
dinosaur,
can't see it
has
that big.
survived millions of years in the loch. And to that I would say, would you live here for millions of years? Exactly. I believe there's a great, big, scary monster in the loch that people see sometimes but never when there's a film crew around. For the sake of this tour, yes.
I
I've
believe in
been
the monster.
reliably informed that scenes from the popular TV show Outlander have been filmed around here. I don't know which ones, I didn't watch it. I find you get the same effect by putting on a Jimmy Shand record and watching porn. One of the more notable residents of the area was black magician and Satanist Aleister Crowley. I mean, I didn't do any spells, but apparently being bald and mental is enough to qualify you as a magician. Now that everyone is intensely seasick, I'd like to invite you back to the hotel's whiskey and haggis tasting session. Hello, my name's Craig. I'll be your guide today. Welcome to Druth Castle. Please note that your £25 ticket does not include the price of the guidebook, which can be purchased from the gift shop for an extra £25. I'll just quickly ask, for the sake of tourist engagement, is anyone here from Scotland? And anyone in from further afield? Okay. America? I don't give a fuck. As you can see, this room is indeed dark, dank and gloomy. However, contrary to popular belief, it is not a dungeon. More likely it was used as a storeroom for oats, hay, linen, bread, flour, rye, wine, beer, and other such properties and chattels. Druth Castle has a history of being associated with myths, legends, witchcraft and folklore. However, these stories of goblins, glaists, ghouls, bogies, brownies and other such spooky things is a load of pish. We don't know what this is for. Some people have speculated it was a place to torture people. Some people think
it's just
it
on
may have
YouTube.
housed the Scottish Crown Jewels when they were being kept from Oliver Cromwell. But in most likelihood, it's a cupboard. Please do not touch the cupboard.
Do not
It's a
touch
very
the
old cupboard. Yes, Mary Queen of Scots stayed here, but nothing happened. Thank you for visiting Druth Castle. Before you go, do have a look at our gift shop, and maybe I can interest you in a very small tub of Mackie's salted caramel ice cream for a mere £6. The perfect snack on this cold, cold November day.
The first of 93,000.
I don't know what that was.
Welcome
you
to
try and
this
pause that one.
guided boat tour of Loch.
Pause it. I'm going to get another tea. Another tea just now. Hello, my name's Craig. I'll be your tour guide today. I wonder if she went on a tour and there was somebody like that. Hold on. I never read what you said, but I mean I read it, but I didn't read it out. But I finished that movie. I think. Oh, the one you said you were watching. I think Tag Me. I thought I was serious about my picture. Was thinking about stirring some stuff up on Twitter, but you went live. She's right. Is this from TikTok? If you talk to Tag in Discord, tell her that really isn't me, lol. Okay. Hello, my name's Craig. I'll be your tour guide today. Fuck. Bald and mental. I don't know if this has got a video with it.
Now here's a little story.
I'm gonna get tea.
To tell it is a must. About an unsung hero that moves away your dust. Some people make a fortune, others earn a mint. My old man don't earn much. In fact, he's flipping skint. Oh, my old man's a dustman. He wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in the council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big hobnail boots. He's got such a job to pull them up that he calls them daisy roots. Some folks give tips at Christmas and some of them forget. So when he picks their bins up, he spills some on the step. Now one old man got nasty and to the council wrote, next time my old man went round there, he punched him up the throat. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say, Les.
Yeah?
I found a police dog in my dustbin.
Well, how do you know he's a police dog?
He had a policeman with him. Though my old man's a dustman, he's got an heart of gold. He got married recently, though he's 86 years old. We said, here, hang on, Dad, you're getting past your prime. He said, well, when you get my age, it helps to pass the time. My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in the council flat. I say. My dustbin's full of lilies.
Well, throw them away then.
I can't, Lily's wearing them. Now one day whilst in a hurry, he missed a lady's bin. He hadn't gone but a few yards when she chased after him. What game do you think you're playing? She cried right from the art. You've missed me, am I too late? Now jump up on the cart. He wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in the council flat. I say.
What's you again?
My dustbin's absolutely full with toadstools.
How do you know it's full?
Because there's not much room inside.
Mushrooms.
He found a tiger's head one day, nailed to a piece of wood. The tiger looked quite miserable, but I suppose he should. Just then from out a window, a voice began to wail. He said, oi, where's me tiger's head? 4 foot from his tail. Oh, my old man's a dustman. He wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in the council flat. Next time you see a dustman looking all pale and sad, don't kick him in the dustbin. It might be my old dad.
Let's get good as gold on here.
Don't know what I'm doing here. I'll carry on regardless. Got enough money for one more beer. I'll carry on regardless. Good as gold, but stupid as mud. He'll carry on regardless. The bleed is hot till there's no more blood, but carry on regardless. Carry on with laugh, carry on with cry, carry on with brown under moonlit sky. I want my love, my joy, my life, my smile, my needs. Not in the star signs or the palm that you reads. I want my sun-drenched, windswept Ingrid Bergman kiss. Not in the next life. I want it in this, I want it in this. Got one note to last all week. I'll carry on regardless. The hill to happiness is far too steep. I'll carry on regardless. Dried his mouth in the Memphis sun. He carried on regardless. Tried to smile and he bit his tongue, but carried on regardless. Carry on with words, carry on with love, carry on with cheering anything above. I want my love, my joy, my life, my smile, my needs. Not in the star signs or the palm that she reads. I want my sun-drenched, windswept Ingrid Bergman kiss. Not in the next life. I'll have it in this, I'll have it in this. I don't want silver, I just want gold. Carry on regardless. Bronze is for the sick and the old, but carry on regardless. I want my love, my joy, my life, my smile, my needs. Not in the star signs or the palm that you reads. I want my sun-drenched, windswept Ingrid Bergman kiss. Not in the next life. I'll have it in this, I'll have it in this.
Okay. She found a pack of tic-tac-toe breath mints and said, "Found them. Lol, I love her." Yeah. I think, to be honest, I think the only one I've seen her in was that Identity Theft, but I didn't really like that one, but the sex scene was hilarious. Maybe I should watch one of her other films.
Call me morbid, call me pale. I've spent 6 years on your trail. 6 long years on your trail.
trail. 6 full years of my life on your trail. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, I went to London and I booked myself in at the YWCA. I said I like it here, can I stay? I like it here, can I stay? Do you have a vacancy for a back scrubber? She was left behind and sour, and she wrote to me equally dour. She said in the days when you were hopelessly poor, I just liked you more. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, I went to London and I booked myself in at the YWCA. I said I like it here, can I stay? I like it here, can I stay? And do you have a vacancy for a back scrubber? Call me morbid, call me pale, I've spent too long on your trail, far too long, chasing your tail. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, that's the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, the story of my life. That's the story of my life.
They're playing the song crappy, right, D-Man?
That's the story of my life.
You'll have to take the stream down, copyright, D-Man.
That's the story of my life. Story of my life.
Stream was done.
That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life.
Well played. There we go. That wasn't so difficult. Take the stream down and copyright. There we go. That wasn't so difficult, see? Right. That's the story of my life. I was playing that one time, right, in like a flat I stayed in. My brother came round, right, with one of his friends, right. It was kind of a relative. Like I knew the guy as well, but anyway, they were taking the piss, like, because I was playing that Smith song, right, and they were, and this other guy thought that the song said, "I went to London and died." Kind of like, see, when you were a Smiths fan, like you back then, it's alright to say it now, eh? But you got bullied by other musical people who had other musical tastes. What you'd be like my brother would be like that, or you know, what you listening to that shit for, Ken? But yeah, they've said, what are you listening to that for? I went to London and died. Like, it obviously doesn't say that. I went to London and I booked myself in at the YWCA. But you know, when people are snobbish about music and stuff like that. These Led Zepp fans are the worst. You know, fucking go on. They go on and on about Led Zeppelin. Big Papa Sexy Time. Let's see. I think the copyright demon might hassle us now, like. Some people love tragic stuff. Yeah, I know some people love tragic stuff like Britney Spears, and I must admit, you know, I've probably said, like, for like crappy music later, I've probably said, "Aye, that's a little shite," you know, when you're stuck in your own music taste. But I mean, you know, I don't know. It was actually like when I got into the Smiths, it was like an album that my brother had. I think it was Meat and Murder that I listened to. So I don't know. But then I got into them like years later. It was more a Morrissey fan than a Smiths one, really. I was too young to be like a Smiths fan as such, because they kind of ended in like '87. Big Papa. No, it was Big Papa Huge Time. What movie was that? The one that you watched, or was that on that? The Identity Theft was shite, I think. No, it was Big Papa Huge Time. I remembered. Led Zepp, OK and Dozes. Yeah, I remember like watching a Led Zepp vid, like with mates after the pub one time. You know, at a mate's flat, and it was like, is it The Song Remains the Same or something? It's like a musical video. They're like so self-indulgent, and that. I mean, fair enough if that's what you like, but I just mean like some of the fans of it just go on about it like it's you know, like nobody's better than that kind of thing. Call me Big Papa Huge Time now. You are doing identity theft, eh? Alright, you're caught doing identity theft.
Notice us, let it go.
Yeah, I wonder if that band's got any other songs on YouTube. I close my eyes, the fog grows high. Yup. Okay. No one wants my identity. Fuck. It was a big Chuck guy she picked up at the bar when she told him her husband likes to watch. She said he had the accident where his dick got blown up, so he couldn't participate. Fuck's sake. Is that a true story, like? I close my eyes. Okay. Close my eyes. I mean, I was looking at the dude that does sort of goes in grave sites, like famous ones, and there's one he's got there. It's I don't know if I watched it already actually. Mary McCartney, Julian Lennon, Stuart Sutcliffe, Brian Epstein, George Toogood Smith. It's got them all in one video. Cake. Oh yeah, I was going to look at no one wants my identity.
Remember, Julian, best behaviour at the wake because everybody we know is going to be there. Sorry to hear about your dad. Thank you. Oh, Mum, can I ask a question? If it's sensitive. Some of the kids at school were talking about inheritance. Did Grandad leave me any money? Fucking unbelievable. Hi, love.
Hi, got another bereavement card. Can't tell which from though, can you, love? One of Dad's friends, perhaps?
It's just squiggles. Or they're illiterate. Or it's just a dodgy prop. Anyway, your brother will be here soon. Is that the one they nearly had the threesome? Shh. I just hope it's not going to be awkward, darling.
Of course it won't be awkward.
Oh, Matt. What should I say? Hello, sailor.
Pat?
Brother. Welcome ashore, Captain.
Just what we need. More seamen.
We'll give Dad a good send-off. And look, I brought the ship's cat with me. I thought we'd see how she gets on with Jess. We might make some kittens.
Well, I think it's love at first sight.
And yes, we could do a pussy gag, but instead, let's reflect on the fact he's harmless because I've had his fucking nuts cut off.
Unlike Dad, of course, whose tackle was in perfect working order. And if you weren't careful, he'd get it out and show you.
Oh, yes.
What? Show you his penis? Oh, do tell.
Hey up, Dad. What are you doing in the road?
No. Hello, son. Well, I was on my way to Aldi to get some tinned fish and cabbage, and the bloody car broke down.
I've told you, you shouldn't be driving at your age. Why they haven't taken your pissing licence off you, I'll never know.
Don't worry about me. I've been driving longer than you were an itch in my scrotum.
Fucking unbelievable. And no, I don't want to see your catheter. It may surprise you, but not everyone wants to see your penis.
It is amazing, though, as you get older, you know, how your body starts to let you down. I mean, I still can get an erection, but masturbation takes an awful lot longer.
Dad, I am not happy having this conversation. You are in your 80s. You should not be fucking talking about sex.
All I can do is talk about it.
Oh my, if it isn't Matt.
Oh, good to see you again, Vicar. You old pervert.
Less of the old, if you don't mind, Matt.
You still buying those dirty magazines?
Purely for research, I can assure you. My condolences about Brian. Your father was a good man. I lived next door to him, you know. Oh, the stories I could tell you. When we were younger, two young studs out on the pool, looking for the punani.
What's the punani? Is it a curry?
No, but, it can look a bit like a kebab. Or a bearded clam, or a tuna taco, or beef curtain. Oh, God, will you stop going on about your demise?
Look, son, I'm serious. When I'm gone, I don't want Savage buying my car.
I know, you've told me a dozen times.
She's a classic, and I don't want a twat like him driving her.
She'll be yours for a long time yet.
Good morning, Pot. I see you've got your father with you. Is he okay?
Yes, it's that classic car of his broke down again. I swear it's as unreliable as the fucking government. But anyway, here's your post. Here you go.
Can't see the point. There's never anything in it.
It's just a prop.
And, talking about, props. What did your dad say about the car?
Yes, he said thanks for the offer, but unfortunately he can't sell it to... What was it again? Oh yes, a cunt.
Actually coming up with copyright for some of the audio and video. I don't know if that happened before. Just gets on your ass sometimes, that copyright thing.
Bye.
Oh well. I'll just leave it there just now. Can't even watch things like that, eh? It just gets on, just annoys you. I watched this thing one time, right, and it's like, you know, you get like documentaries, right, about like, I don't know, different people's lives, like, you know, the reality things. I binge watched a whole series of them one time. 10 years back or something, you know, over 10 years back, when I had like a flu that's worse than the, you know, the flu going about and that back then, and I was like in bed for days. And I just binge watched this sort of documentary thing. That was the Skint episode 1, but it was like this one, right? But then there's like
Griffin is following.
I think we watched that one the other week, but there's episode 2. Kind of gets better. The guy, they're always going to cash generator to buy stuff and that. I mean, to pawn stuff and get money and stuff. But you know, there was all different characters in it. I don't know. I watched like about 10 episodes or something. So yeah, it's got it there, like series 1, episode 2.
Drugs, Britain's Streets of Vice visits Smack Alley in half an hour. Here on BBC One.
Going to the pawn shop to redeem some jewellery. Had a little bit of work over the weekend. I filled a few skips.
Last week on Skint, Tom Griffin got some jewellery out of the pawnbrokers. He was his girlfriend's hero.
Feel better now, 10 times better.
Tom and Tara live in Birmingham. Like any other city, if you've got money, there's plenty to spend it on. But without money, what do you do? Especially if you're one of the 7 million people in Britain's cash economy with no access to bank or card credit, and you're skint. There's been a bit of bother at the Griffins. They've had a visit from the police who are looking for someone who, it turned out, wasn't in the house.
You know what I mean? They'd come in looking for Osama bin Laden. I've got up from here, and I stood up like this, going, what the hell's going on? I'm getting confronted here by 3 very large officers in full NATO gear, shields, helmets, the lot, up like this. Everyone literally pinning people down, telling them what they can and can't do. I'm going, hey, there's no need for this.
Well,
I'm going this way into the officers. The officers backed off. Tara was standing here.
It's just the crappy right thing just hassles you for anything.
Yeah, they were cuffing you.
Because if
and
it was the
trying
clip,
to stop
it would
them
say
cuffing Tara. I'm saying there's no
audio
need
and
for
video.
this.
Must have been that music
That's right,
or something.
I was saying, watch your arm. They were letting go of Tara at the moment. Come out here onto the landing. I turned round and said, what the hell's going on?
We can't broadcast what
This
Tom's
is probably end the stream in about 15 minutes or something anyway. Unless it lets me play
All
this
day
thing.
here,
Copy it. Oh, it says we've detected.
and
Still
literally
says the same
dumped right there on that spot. See here, where that one bit there.
Where's the
sits up,
copyrighted audio?
That was the mark that was on my back.
The upshot is, Tom and Tara have been charged with assaulting the police.
I'm due in court for something I, you know what I mean? I never hit anybody. I never got a bloody chance to. I try. I'm not the best of people, but I'm not the bloody worst either.
Must be something that's the music it plays, like that shitty music.
Things are a bit bumpy for Bob the Busker. Last
That
week
guy's
he
a
pawned
creep.
his keyboard to make ends meet. Now he's got it back, but no one can hear him.
He's never got any fucking money.
This is the back of Beyond, this is the pits as far as pitches are concerned at this time of the week. This is the pits. There's just nobody coming anywhere near me. I could have done with being a bit louder in this particular position because the acoustics are such that the wind just takes it everywhere. You know, maybe it's just me, but I don't know, I think I was doing reasonably well until it's just not reflecting financially, that's all.
Bob's on the way to his local buyback store.
I'm going to have a complete change of plan. I'm going to go back to the guitar. I'm going to run a mains PA. That should solve all my amplification problems.
If you want to
Probably
raise money
it's music
quickly,
that brings up the
they'll buy your
crappy
stuff
bit.
from you and give you 28 days to redeem it at a much higher price. Mary Daly runs the store.
I needed 60, but no doubt you're not going to give me all that. So I'll just have whatever you can
I'll
offer
do
it.
the best for you.
Yeah, a month to pay it back.
What do you need the money for?
To MOT my car.
Last time Bob brought his keyboard in, it was to put it on buyback.
I'll have to stop it now. Oh well. See if it leaves us alone a minute. Oh, it says it's been blocked. There we go, it's blocked. Copyrighted audio. Fuck it, man. You can't even match. Why is it being like that, eh? Let's watch one of the gravy ones then. Never mind. Right. So it's no one that's played fuck all. But so it's got Beatles music on it. How can you do that? How can you have to mute? Why has he got to play that? It's just footage. Ooh, ah. We have lots of musicians in that town. Let me refresh the live streaming thing. It still says blocked. Okay, no bother. No matter, whatever. I might just end it anyway. Copyrighted audio. We have lots of musicians in town that get tips. I was going to play that one, but I think he's got Beatles music on it, so. Oh well. Okay, let's just end it anyway.